Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for watching. Today my video is about why married men cheat. I'm going to answer that question for you. This is a juicy topic. So, why married men cheat? My opinion would be when he first met her, she was beautiful. She had her life in order. She had her finances together, and she probably didn't have any kids. A lot of men, when they first meet you, they're not thinking about all down the line, 30, 40, 50 years later, how they gonna feel about the woman that they're with. My thing is this: a lot of men marry women off of looks, and her vagina is good, and she's basically, at the moment, her finances are in order. So he's not thinking about long term. A lot of men who um go outside their marriage, I don't think they're thinking about long term when they get married. They're happy, they're in the moment. They've been with the girl for a little bit and they say, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get married. But a lot of those men are being forced to be married because their woman is saying, hey, when are we gonna get married? She feel like, if you don't marry her, I'm gonna leave. So the man goes and get married, but is he really ready to commit to you fully? Because a marriage is forever. If I ever get married, I'm not getting divorced. That's not something that I look forward to doing. Turn it down. That's not something that I look forward to doing. I don't want to meet a guy and then we get married and it's not forever. So before you make those commitments, fellas, you have to think about it first. Think it through. Because another reason why me and she, when he first met her, everything was going great. She was beautiful. She was in shape. Then boom, she started having kids. Her shape started getting out of order. She's not as fine as she was in the beginning. She's starting to age. A lot of women can't age gracefully. And I don't know if it's the genes or what they eat, their health, but a lot of women don't age gracefully. So it's like when they got with you and they wanted to marry you, when you got to that point, they basically was like, okay, this a good woman. I could be with her forever. I could see her being in my life forever, having my back, all those good things. But do they really think about everything in a general sense? Like everything in general. Like if she gained weight, are you gonna still be interested? If after she have those kids and you've been with her for X amount of years and you've been I can't even say this on camera, but okay, you guys have been intimate with each other for X amount of years. It don't feel the way it used to, the sex, right? And then when she have the babies, vaginally, a vaginal birth rips apart your vagina. So after she have the baby, her vagina isn't the way it was before she had the kids. And some women may have 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 kids from their man and their husband, and they have a big family. Now some women don't, some women do. But for the women that do, I mean, do you change right after that? Is looks everything to you? Sex is everything? When a woman is tired from her day, she's taking care of 4 or 5 kids, or maybe 1 or 2 kids. She's cooking, she's cleaning up, she go to work, she take care of you, she's intimate with you, she serve you, she do whatever you want, she wash the clothes, she do the dishes, she change the sheets, she mop and sweep the floor, she clean the tub and the toilet and the sink, she do it all, right? And you go to work and you pay the bills. The woman have double the work. So do you think that a woman always want to be intimate right after all of those things she got to do? Get the kids ready for bed. What else she do? She get the kids ready for bed. She help them with their homework. She might read bedtime stories if she's a top tier mom. She read bedtime stories. Imagine the day-to-day basis of a mom. So when you married her, now you complaining. Oh, she don't do this and that. Oh, she's gotten out of shape. The sex just isn't the same. I've heard men say a lot of crazy things. You think that she gonna be perfect forever? You think that it's gonna be like that forever? People literally get married in the moment. They don't think about the future. Then when you met her, everything was together, the finances was together. But now that you guys have kids, the finances are getting tight. So now you complaining because she don't have enough money to do this, you don't have enough money to do that. She need money for this and she need money for that. So now it's the finances situation. I'm sorry, it's the financial situation that's going on. So now you got an issue with that. So it's like when a man is with a woman in the beginning before the marriage, it's like everything is good, the relationship is great. Sometimes a baby can change your relationship, honestly, because some men ain't ready for fatherhood yet, to start a family. But once you get married, you know that it's possible that she gonna want a family, and it's possible even before marriage. Some women have kids before the marriage. You guys wind up having a baby. So a lot of men change during those times. When the woman is 9 months pregnant, she's not trying to lay on her back all night and have sex with you. She's not trying to accommodate you sexually in any way when she's going through stuff and she's pregnant, and she's big, she's irritated, she's hot. Because I know one thing about me is I'm thick, right? So when I was pregnant, I was always just hot. I was always just having, like, I was sweating and hot and irritated all the time. And that's normal. We can control ourselves, but at the same time, you got to still serve your husband and your wife, vice versa. You still have to serve them and still be there for them. You still have to accommodate them in some things. But men don't understand that once a woman is going through that, her body is going through a lot of changes, because having a baby is a near-death experience. And if you don't think it over before you get married, you're going to wind up unhappy after a few years. A lot of people, they get in 23, 43 years deep, and then now they want to decide to cheat, and then the woman is like madly in love and crazy about them, a fucking lunatic, and that's when they choose to cheat. But my thing is, every time you ask a man that's cheating why they do it, it be some of the stupidest answers I can think of, like, oh, she don't like to have sex anymore. Okay, so she's had sex with you for 40 some years. You can't go a while without sex after you guys have been making love for 43 years, 23 years, 20 years, 10 years, however many years. You guys have been having love, making love, having sex for this amount of years, and now you complaining about sex. You guys are getting older now, so that shouldn't even be on your mind like that. But I understand that a woman is still supposed to make sure her man is happy. I would, but a lot of people don't have the energy to do that. So if you guys have been making love, being a very intimate relationship for all these X amount of years, then a little bit of time away from sex is okay. She deserved that. She earned that, because she been giving it to you for 40 something years, 20, 30 years. A girl deserved that. And it's crazy because it be the men who have nothing to offer another woman but sex. They be the main ones that be cheating. I could see if a man met a great woman and he like her personality, he thinks she's a nice girl, and he want to get to know her. But when you lead with sex, where the fuck do you end at? When you lead with sex, you can't end up anywhere if you lead with that, because they know that's all you want. So when your wife asks you why did you cheat, and you say, or the girl that you with, why did you cheat on your wife? Oh, it's because she stopped giving me sex. That is the lamest excuse to cheat on somebody, to cheat on your soulmate, the person who would die for you, the person who made vows to you through better or for worse, through sickness and through health, the person that said those vows with you. That is so wrong to cheat on them, and you know that person loves you deeply. And so my thing is, you marry the one that you feel like is worthy of marriage, right? But you don't even respect her. How do you love a person that you got married to and you spent all these years with them, and as soon as one thing don't go right, now you finna go cheat now? That's a weak, you're just a weak, impotent man. That is a weak person to cheat on a woman, or even a woman to cheat on a man. And you know good and goddamn well you wanted to marry her and be with her and waste her fucking time, because when you cheat on your wife, you don't respect your wife. At the end of the day, I don't feel like any man that cheat on their wife respect them. You don't fucking respect her. And I would rather respect over love. You know why? Because if you respect a person, you love them. You respect them. Just like your brother, your sister, your mama, your daddy, your uncle, your aunties, your cousins. If you respect them, there's a level of respect there. Fucked up things wouldn't happen if you respect them. They wouldn't cross you, right? They wouldn't touch you sexually, inappropriately, if they love you, right? If they respect you. A person wouldn't even try you if they respect you. If you don't respect your wife, you don't love her. At the end of the day, you love the fact that you got a wife and the fact that she gonna be there for you when you die. Or if you die before her or she died before you, you just respect the fact that you just love the fact that she gonna be there for you. If something happened to you, she got your back. If you die, she gonna make sure you get buried. She gonna make sure the kids is straight. If she died, you gonna be there for her, all those things like that, or whatever. A lot of men don't think about the fact that everybody got a due date, right? Everybody got an expiration date, and you ain't gonna be late for that appointment. You gonna be on time for that appointment right there. That's the one appointment that you will make it 15 minutes early. So, like I said, men don't think about that when they cheating on their wife. This woman may be cooking, cleaning, taking care of his kids, and going to work and trying to make love to you. Or she may not do that part. But does that make her less of a woman because she don't want to sleep with your wrinkled ass? Does that make her boring because she don't want to have sex sometimes? That's what I don't get about men. You cheating just because she don't want to have sex. Okay, so now y'all have had sex for 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. What the fuck more do you expect? Do you want her to be doing it till the day she died? No, that's not life. You think old people be sitting up having sex all the time? They don't. So when a man say, "Oh, she don't do it. We don't have sex anymore. She don't even touch me. She don't turn me on anymore," you sound retarded. You sound like you married her because of her sex was good. That sounds like why you married her. A lot of men, you can tell the reason they married their wife. Because I know she gonna always be there for me. I know she loved me. I know she care about me. She's always had my back. So you look at her like a mama, a shield. You look at her, not literally, but you look at her like somebody who can protect you, carry you. Somebody who gonna always be there for you, like your mother. You look at her like a fucking shield. You don't look at her as a wife and what she really is. If you cheat on your wife, you don't love her because you don't respect her. If you don't respect the person, you don't love them. Because respect coincides with love. They go hand in hand, foot in foot. A lot of people be like, "I love my wife." How you love your wife when you cheating? You're inserting your penis into another woman, and you're having an ungodly soul tie with that person, and you call yourself a God-fearing man. A lot of men walk around acting like they God-fearing men while they cheating on their wife. Then another thing, if you knew you ain't want to be married, then why did you get married? If you knew that you didn't want to be married, why did you get married? Why did you tie the knot with a woman that you feel like down the line, if she stopped, a man know right off the back if he gonna marry you or not, and he know right off the back if you stop giving him sex, if he gonna cheat or not. Because see, a man have to be mentally strong in order to be within a marriage and have a decent, healthy marriage. A man have to be headstrong, and he have to know that sex ain't everything. And once that woman decides that she don't want to do it anymore sexually, and if she's not turned on, her sex drive has went down, and she's hitting menopause, or she's having midlife crisis, or whatever you want to call it, then you have to respect that, because you married that woman and you know that she love you and she care about you, and she don't deserve for you to be inserting yourself in another woman. She don't deserve that. So to answer the question that I asked, to answer my own question, why do married men cheat? I would say because they're not thinking about it in the long haul. They're not thinking about the future. They thinking about right now. They thinking about the near future. They're not thinking about 30 years down the line when you still horny and she not. They're not thinking about when you have kids, your body it changes. You get out of shape. You may not be able to bounce back. When you get old, when you don't look as beautiful as you used to look, you see all these young fine tenderonis, they fresh out the womb. And that's all you're thinking about, because a lot of men are lustful. Us women, we know what we do. If a woman can admit who she is to herself and to other people, okay. But when you portraying to be somebody that you're not, then that makes you a fraud. And guess what? You should be castrated, because if you cheat on your wife, you don't love her, you don't respect her, and you wasting her time. Another man could have been with her happy, and when she says she don't want to have sex, he massages her feet and run her bath water and soak her in some bubbles and some rose petals. He go and make her dinner. He serve his woman. A man don't complain. You the reason why her vagina don't feel the same way. You've been beating it up for 24 years. You is the reason why it's like that. At the end of the day, men be saying the craziest things. You done put 3 babies, 4, 5 babies in this woman, and you expect her vagina to be like a virgin? Come on, man. Be real with yourself. And then you go get a young woman who out here messing with everybody. Who out here transferring diseases to everybody. You with the woman because she's young and she's beautiful and she's vibrant, and that's that. But what else does she have to offer? Would she be a woman to hold a dude down? Would she be a woman to carry you on her back? If you lose your job today or tomorrow, you know your wife gonna be there for you, right? You know that she gonna serve you, she gonna take care of them kids, and she gonna make sure them bills get paid by any means necessary. You know she gonna do it. But if you messing with a girl out here, a little sleaze, right? Is she gonna do it? Is she gonna help you is she gonna help you take care of business if you lose your job? Is she gonna loan you money? Is she gonna pay your rent for the next few months until you get on your feet? No. She gonna give you exactly what you've been wanting. It's sex. And once that little moment, because it's most of the time it's only less than 30 minutes, that little moment is over. And once it's over, then what? What else do you have? So that's why I say, like, why do married men cheat on their wife? Why? I don't get it. Like, you got everything you want. Everybody that's single want to be married, right? They want that significant other until they actually get it. Then when they get it, they can't handle it. Everybody want to be married. Remember I talked about another video in one of my other videos about marriage and how people don't know how to maintain and hang on. But this video is, why do married men cheat? I mean, why? What's the point? I mean, just because of sex, right? Is it anything else why you guys cheat? Okay, now some men may say this. Oh, my woman, she don't pay attention to me anymore. She don't show me interest anymore. She's not interested in me. She don't have conversation with me, and she don't show me that, you know, she don't find me interesting anymore, and she don't find me amazing and amusing. So I need somebody who give me that, you know. That's a better answer than she don't have sex with me no more. That's a better answer. That ain't right though. It's still not right, but that's a better answer than, oh, she stopped having sex with me. That's a more answer that you could say, okay, I understand, but why don't you explain to her, hey, look, it don't seem like you find me interesting anymore. You don't give me no attention. You don't give me no love, and I need that. A man need attention. A man need love. And once us women understand that, then we'll be better off. But that don't mean you cheat, though. What you do is you go to your woman, your lady, and you say, hey, look, let's sit down and have a talk. And don't be mean and disrespectful. You say it in the nicest way possible. Hey, look, I don't feel like you show me any love anymore. I don't feel like you find me interested anymore. I mean, you don't even ask me about my day. You don't even come sit down and just talk to me sometimes. We don't just have conversations off a movie. I can sit down with a guy and talk to him about a movie. We can talk about anything. Anything that come to my mind, we're going to talk about it. Men love that shit, bro. And that's why they go to other women sometimes. But us women, we have to have an open mind about it. It ain't right for a man to cheat. But we have to have an open mind about things and also be a little bit understanding when it comes down to what a man needs, because a man can be telling you exactly what he needs and you're not giving it to him. It don't make it right from him cheating. But I'm just saying, maybe that man can sit you down and have a conversation with you, and we can avoid the cheat part in the beginning. Because once a person is doing something that I don't like, right, the first thing I do is I talk to them about it in the beginning. I don't wait. I talk to them. I tackle it now. I don't let it just roast. I tackle it now and I handle it and I get it out the way. Because if you don't get it out the way now, you're gonna have those problems in the future. And then your man gonna be cheating on you. So if a man is telling you in the beginning, hey, look, can I get some time? If a man is telling you, can I get some time out of you? Can I get some attention? Can I get some love? You haven't talked to me about your day. You haven't came to ask me how I'm feeling. You know I'm in a bad mood. You haven't even asked me how I'm feeling. See, some men are sensitive than others. And they probably can't even express themselves because they feel like you don't think they're weak. All of us go through personal problems. Everybody are fighting demons. A lot of people are fighting demons. Or a lot of people are just fighting the weight of the world on their shoulders. And when a man come home, he want to feel at peace. He want to feel like, if don't nobody understand me, my wife do. So, men want to feel at peace, at ease. And if a woman don't make him feel safe and don't make him feel like he can talk to her like a counselor, like myself, if he don't feel like he can talk to her, then he's not going to do it. He's going to go out and cheat. So we have to get it to where our men don't do that. They don't want to do that. You have to get to the point where not almost like you changing yourself for somebody, but you have to like step outside of yourself and try to understand the other person. Like if you was them, right? Would you want to be talked to about your issues? If you having problems at work or with a friend, or you going through stuff internally, would you want your husband to talk to you and really try to get it out of you and understand how you feel? Or would you want him to just dismiss how you feel and not give a fuck? You know, because a lot of us women, we forget to be there for that man and forget to care about his feelings and how he feeling, because we so busy with all the things we got going on in the world. We don't think about how that man is feeling. Turn it down. We don't think about how that man is feeling. Like at the end of the day, everybody have choices in life. And if you choose to ignore your husband, if you choose to not communicate with him, see my thing in relationship is I communicate. So if you choose not to communicate with him, if you choose not to be linear and be considerate of your husband, then you can't get mad when the man go out and cheat on you. Because even though he's showing he don't love you when he cheating, At the end of the day, what did you do to make it work? Now that's the conclusion of it all. What did you do to make it work? What did you do to make him not cheat? Now, if the sex is the issue, right? All you have to say is, look, man, I done had X amount of kids. My vagina is tired and it need a break. And if he don't understand that, the hell with him. Let him cheat. But I'm gonna tell you right now, if I get married, which I will, I'm not getting divorced. I am not getting divorced because I believe in marriage. I believe in that's what God wants us to do. That's the way the life's supposed to be. A woman is supposed to be married to a man, not a man and a man and a woman and a woman. This ain't for y'all. This video is not for y'all. So, a man is supposed to marry a woman, and a woman is supposed to marry a man, and they are supposed to live happily ever after and have kids. Yes, life has its obstacles, baby, but two people fighting those obstacles together is better than one. Two incomes is better than one income. Two parents in the home will make a great kid, but you both have to focus in on your kids too. You can't always just worry about yourself. You have to focus in on your kids too and show them that you love them and care about them. Because see, these men, they think they want a family at the time that they get married, but then when time passed by, they don't want the marriage no more. They tired now. Marriage is forever. This is not a game. Just because you can get divorced, that don't mean that you should. And that don't mean that that's a great idea. People get married, people get divorced, and they ruin lives. You're not the only one involved when you get married and you got kids. The kids are involved in this too. So when y'all get a divorce, right, the kids are affected by that. The mother, the kids, the husband. The husband loses finances in his house and everything he owns. Some men. The woman, she lose a man, a protector, a lover, a fighter. She lose her significant other. And she's left being a single mother. She's a widow. And if you have more than one kid with a dude, right? A lot of men, they'll see you as, oh, she divorced. She's a divorcee. And she got a lot of kids. Or he be like, oh, I'm not gonna play daddy to them kids. And sometimes the man just come around just so he can use you up for a while, and then he leave. He get what he want, then he leave, cause he see no value in a woman who's married with kids. A lot of men see women with kids as not a good look. You know what I'm saying? They look at you like, I don't want to play daddy to them kids. I want my own kids. Or they say, oh, she was divorced. She was married and now she's divorced. I wonder why the nigga left her. They always think the dude left. You know what I'm saying? Or they don't see value in her anymore because she got a lot of kids from another dude now. Another dude that took all her good years from her. A lot of men look at that. They look at your situation. They look at the baggage. They have to pick up the pieces of your life and put them back together. And it's a lot of women be broken. A lot of women are, they have a lot of baggage. And they have a lot of issues. And they can't deal with them by themselves. So they need a man to help them deal with them. But see, my thing is this. That's why I said, if I get married, right, which I will, I'm not getting divorced. Because why would I divorce you because you cheated? Don't worry, I'll wait. I'm not going to divorce you because you cheated. Because you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pray to God that you don't do it again. Because what I'm not going to do is mess up my family because he cheated on me with a woman that he wanted sex from. Because I'm pretty sure if a man cheat on me, it's going to be something very small. Because I'm going to make sure that my man is satisfied completely in their relationship. I don't give a damn if I'm old and gray and I barely can walk. I'm going to make sure my man is good. I'm going to submit to my man. At the end of the day, I look at men like kings, and I appreciate men who take care of their family and be there and protect their family and love their woman. And if my man cheat on me, it's gonna be a small reason why he cheated. It ain't gonna be no. I'm not gonna give him a reason. I'm gonna keep him satisfied. Because if you don't keep your man satisfied, another woman will steal your man, and I know that for be the truth. I see it every day. These women think their man is on lock. No, it be the prettiest ones too. They think they man be on lock, and that man is not. He nowhere near on lock, baby. He run wild, but you just don't know it. These men be out here eating groceries, eating cat. These men be ejaculating women. These men are disgusting. When I tell you it be the married men, they be wilding the most. They be the ones that be doing it more than these single dudes. They be out here spreading they seed more than these single dudes. They be out here doing the most, bro, and they married. They like, oh, I'm married, so I ain't gotta worry about no issues because I got a woman at home and she know that and she ain't gonna mess up my happy home. Your wife might find out. She might not even have to do it. God is always going to align the stars, right? The stars are going to align eventually. And a motherfucker going to get caught. You can't keep doing shit in the dark and think you ain't going to get caught up. Men get caught up all the time. Women too. You're going to get caught up eventually. And I'm talking to a specific person, guys. It's somebody that I'm speaking directly to. But I can't say that person's name. But like I said, it's a motherfucker right now in this world cheating on his wife, being deceitful, not realizing that you married that woman. Nobody told you and made you get married. This ain't like back in the day your daddy and grandmas and whatever told you to marry this person. And they don't tell the men to do it. They tell the women who they supposed to marry. They don't tell the men who they supposed to marry. The men can marry who they want. But like I said, this ain't back in the day where they pick out your husband and your wife for you. This is the new age. Y'all out here cheating, effing and sucking, and doing whatever y'all want to do out here. And regulating these STDs and HIVs in the atmosphere. And then y'all going home to y'all wife like you did nothing wrong. Mistreating that woman. And you say you love her and you don't love her. You don't respect her. So you can't love a woman if you don't respect them. And they think that you want them when they married. Who the fuck want a married man? I mean, which person do you know want a married man? Who in their right mind want a man who already taken? The wife gonna get the money. The wife gonna get the time. The wife gonna get the late night slide-ins. The wife gonna get everything, and the money and the will and everything else gonna be left to her. We ain't gonna get nothing because we ain't the wife. So do you really think people want to mess with married people? I think they just do it because they like the person, or they do it at the time they just feel like, oh, they want to just do something fun, and it's kind of like a thrill. I don't know, but I know this. I know that karma's a bitch, and the stars will align eventually, and that man will get caught up. That's what I know. And I know that a woman ain't gotta say a fucking word. That man gonna get caught on his own. She ain't gonna have to say shit. God gonna make it like this, and it's gonna happen. And guess what? When it happens, you can't feel sorry for that motherfucker. He gonna be crying and shit. You ain't never seen a man cry harder than the man who got left by his wife. Cause you know what he thinking about? He thinking about that money that she finna take. That house, the kids, the dog, the roaches. She finna take it all. So, when a man, why do men cheat on their wife? I don't fucking know. You know, I can't fucking put my head around this shit because I'm trying to figure out, like, what moves a motherfucker to want to cheat on their wife. Like, you married her, right? So you seen something in her that you liked. Oh, was she the most beautiful woman you ever saw? Did she have the most tightest punani that you ever had? Because something in between is telling me that you only married her for looks and sex. Because a lot of men don't even notice that they be lusting behind women. You fucking lust behind women so much that you married the wrong woman. Oh, she do this for me. Cleaning up, cooking, everybody can do that. If they really want to do it, they'll do it. If a woman want to cook, clean up, take care of the kids, go to work, do all this stuff, if she want to be that, she'll be that. But it's deeper than that. A woman that really got your back and be there for you whenever you need her. That's the kind of woman that you should marry. She got your back. She gonna be there for you forever. She ain't turning her back on you. She gonna choose you every time. If somebody say something bad about you, she ain't gonna believe it until she see that it's true. She ain't gonna believe it. She gonna believe your word against theirs. If you murder somebody, she gonna be there with you in that courtroom. She gonna have your motherfucking back. That's a woman you need to marry. Y'all be marrying women because they look good. Oh, I'm gonna marry her. Pussy tight. I'm gonna marry her. She got. Oh, she's a virgin. I'm gonna marry her. These guys be stupid. And then once you wear her vagina out, then what? You gonna want some different vagina, right? Once her vagina ain't good enough no more, she done had all these kids vaginally. You finna go. It ain't good enough for you no more. Y'all men are funny because I don't think y'all think it over when you guys get married. I don't think you think it over. I don't think you think about when you guys turn 50, right? 60. Okay, 50 ain't that old. Okay, 60. Then what? Y'all both just watch the TV chilling. That's not fun for you? Being in the presence of your wife, the woman you love dearly? That's not enough for you? She say, baby, I can't do it no more. I'm cut off. Or something go wrong with her body and she can't have sex permanently no more. Or she getting old. She getting droopy. She getting sick. She got health problems now. You complaining. Niggas be complaining about something that's a moment in time that come and go. It don't never last forever. I don't know one man that can last forever. So, that's why I said, like, y'all have to really think about the shit y'all be saying and doing, because when you cheat on your wife, you basically throwing away your whole life that you built this woman. And what if she's really a great woman? And you threw away all of that for this little girl you fucking with. And most likely, she gonna marry a nigga and stay with him forever. Somebody gonna marry her. It be always the one you cheat with that wind up finding a man and get married and falling in love and shit. And then when the wife cheat, oh man, y'all be about to kill y'allself. Y'all about to jump off a bridge because y'all wife cheated. It hurt, don't it? Because we do it better. We don't cheat for the sex. We cheat for companionship. We cheat for the person make us feel a certain way. He giving us the attention that you don't. He see us for who we really are. We meet a guy who really feed into our personality, and you don't. See, a lot of men lead with lust. Don't fucking lead with lust. You can't do it because your marriage gonna end, and you gonna be by yourself in the nursing home with shit all in your drawers, running down your leg. You gonna have shit in your drawers, and then you gonna be smelling like shit and piss, because ain't nobody gonna clean your ass up. Nobody like you now. You cheated on the one woman who loved your wrinkled ass. So, like I said, I want y'all to understand, it's Valentine's Day. I want y'all to get it through y'all skull that when you are married, appreciate that shit. Because there's people out here that want to be right where you at and will do anything to get to that point and will. So don't look at it as all bad and all work and no play. Because marriage is a beautiful thing. That is what God wants us to do. God wants us to get married, have a family, and grow together. And yes, we have obstacles that we're going to face. If my man cheat, I wouldn't leave my man. I'm going to stay with my man because that's what a woman wants you to do. She wants you to leave. That's what she wants. She wants you to leave him. I mean, she wants you to leave your man, your wife, because She know that when you leave her, you're gonna be single and you're gonna be all hers, right? Wrong. A lot of men don't leave their wife. The wife leave them. These women be initiating these divorces. That's only because they get tired of being played with, right? But see, sometimes once a woman get divorced, sometimes if a woman ain't looking beautiful and ain't up to par, it's hard for her to get remarried. So yeah, I would advise you men to cherish what you have at home. And I would ask y'all, why do you do it? Why do you keep doing it? I mean, there's no reason for a man to cheat on his wife. There's really no reason. You made vows to this woman that you'll be with her for better or for worse. For worse mean if she can't have sex no more, if she don't feel like it anymore. For better or for worse is through sickness and through health. When she gets sick, you're not sitting up complaining about she can't cook for you no more and clean up for you no more. That is what through sickness and through health means. And those things are important in life because when my grandma, mama, or anybody gets sick, you're supposed to be there and take care of them when they can't take care of themselves. Think of it if that was your mama or your grandma. Would you want your papa to do the shit you do? Your dad, would you want your dad to do the shit you do? No. So don't do it. It's hurtful. A lot of people get hurt when you go outside your marriage. The kids, the wife, the family that love you dearly, they can't fuck with you no more because you messed over their people. So think before you act. Keep your dick in your pants and make it work at home. You ain't get married for nothing. You got married for a reason, right? Well, stick to it. If you got married a long time ago, stick to it, boo. Thank you for watching my video. If you like these toes, go on over to my OnlyFans and subscribe to Laronica Love. That's my OnlyFans. LARONICA LOVVE. I got 2 V's. And go subscribe. It's only $11.99 a month, guys. I got videos, pictures. I got lives that I did. I went live a few times. And go on over and check out my videos. My videos are long. I have a lot of videos. You can't look at the top ones. You got to go all the way down. I got a bunch of videos. So just keep on scrolling. Leave me a comment in the comment section and let me know what you think about my video. I hope that you watched it all the way through because it's a great video. Thank you for watching.